I invoke, decree, and dream awake the full cellular ascension of my being, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, in this now. With the full support of God, Goddess, the Ascended Master Realm, to include our Ascended Master Self, Father Saint Germain, Sananda, the Holy Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Goddess of Mercy, Archangel Michael and the legions, Ashtar and the entire command, Babaji, Raphael, Gabriel, clan of the trumpet angels, aboriginal and tribal shaman, goddesses of fortune, angels of light, Elohim, clan of the serpents, Shiva, all Christ's frequencies, all animal totems, elementals of fire, air, water, and earth, all divine beings of light, love, and ascension, named and unnamed, to activate the cells within my being who are your counterparts. With the unified power of the One, I decree my highest good always operating in this now. I decree grace and mercy always operating in this now. I invoke, decree, and dream awake the full truth and reality of ascension in this now. I invoke and dream awake with every breath that I breathe the violet fire transmuting my whole being. I invoke and dream awake the full current of ascension in every cell of my being. I am ascended. I invoke and dream awake expanded God consciousness fully realized in me as unlimited abundance fulfilling my every need and desire. I invoke and dream awake the ending of procrastination, tiredness, blockages, obstacles, and unhealthy belief systems. I decree immediate abundance in my life. I invoke and dream awake my liberation from all karmic debt. I am infinite opulence. I invoke and dream awake my personal empowerment in every instant that anyone is impacted by my being and creations. I invoke and dream awake the infinite empowerment of my sexual, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, and financial relationship with life. I invoke and dream awake sacred sexuality, erotic innocence, and always express the sacredness of sexual force for pleasure, creativity, and healing. I invoke and dream awake world universal healing from all sexual woundedness and shame. I invoke and dream awake worldwide release of all manipulating forces and beings who would control humanity past, present, and future. I invoke the angels and ascended masters to realign and heal all misused energy, to include the full restructuring of our DNA. I invoke and dream awake the transmutation of all negative and judgmental projections. I invoke and dream awake my constant ability to be centered and balanced in my psychic perceptions and empathic nature. All overwhelming psychic energies are released by me automatically, easily, effortlessly. I am empowered by everything. I invoke and dream awake my lucid dreaming each night I sleep and total remembering when I awake. I invoke and dream awake my infinite harmony with God, Goddess I am. I invoke and dream awake the full expression of my miraculous healing power. My life is a continuous stream of miracles. I invoke and dream awake my infinite ability and willingness to receive all life's blessings. I invoke and dream awake a constant attitude of gratitude for my whole life, all my accomplishments and blessings, including the same for the universe at large. I invoke and dream awake the full expression of my unlimited vibrations here upon planet Earth. I invoke and dream awake all my decrees, invocations, and prayers I have released to the universe and open myself to God's response, support, and love in my highest good. I invoke and dream awake the release of all past, present, and future lifetimes of decrees and vows which would bind me to limitation, lack, density, and anything not of ascension in this now. I invoke and dream awake the full reclaiming of my eternal self as powerful, loving, and fully aligned in abundant God consciousness. I invoke and dream awake the total dissolving of all manipulating forces which would bind this earth plane in fear. I invoke and dream awake the influence of the Ascended Master Realm and angels to intercede and raise the vibrations higher to bring darkness into the light, raising the frequency of love and God consciousness on planet Earth in this now. I invoke and dream awake the ascension of planet Earth, my soul and your soul in this now. Welcome to Ascension Live. I am Astarius Miraculii, and I just shared my invocation spirit rap. You know, it's so important that we be about the resonance of prophetic prayer. Spirit rap is an expression of prophetic prayer, when we pray a prayer and that prayer is the prophecy of its own fulfillment. May you pray the prophetic prayer. And when you pray, always knowing that you are infinitely worthy of and welcome to the fulfillment of that prayer. And when you pray, pray from a premise of the all-dimensionality of your praying. Receive the infinite blessings of you who prays in the all-dimensionality, everywhere and every when in the course of existence, past, present, and future, in every timeline. There is prayer going on at every level. Prayer emanating from you individually, prayer emanating from others who are an extension of your own self. Any being praying is you praying by extension. Each and every one of us are a microcosmic container of the macrocosmic all that is. Each and every one of us a soul in the body of the universe, and the universe a cell, a multifaceted cell in the body of our soul. As I am engaging with you and you are engaging with me, here I am on the screen of your life. And yet the real reality of the me relative to you is that I am a cellular counterpart within the inner recesses of your being. And you experience me here on the screen of your life. Same as when we go to watch a movie. Go to the movie and we experience this amazing movie on the screen, when in actuality the movie is in the projector, being projected onto the screen. Each of us are projectors, and we are projecting the internal cellular memory onto the screen of our lives, and we are experiencing it on the screen in the sense of the outwardness of it. But everything is truly within. Every answer to every prayer is within. Every angel and benevolent ascended master is within. We have it all internally. I'm going to share with you my piece that I call I, the Universe, Anthem of the Soul. And this is the anthem of your soul and the anthem of my soul. I am by whom the universe has a name. I am in whom the universe has a home. I am on whom the universe has a face. I am that I am, I the universe am. I, the universe, am personified as this body, mind, heart, and soul. I, the universe, dream awake infinite wholeness and healing in every cell of my body, mind, heart, and soul. I, the universe, dream awake the ascension of my soul, my cells, my human form, and Mother Earth. I, the universe, dream awake cosmic consciousness of my human mind and express infinite creativity through my human soul. I, the universe, dream awake cellular memory of universal selfhood in my individual soul. I, the universe, as my human self, feel sacred pride in the divine creations of every being throughout existence, including God, Goddess, Absolute. I am cellular co-creator of all that is created, and so are you. God, Goddess, Absolute is cellular creator of all that I create. I, the universe, invoke and dream awake all the prosperity that is, was, or ever will be through this, my human life. I, my human soul, am a master cell in the being of God Goddess, in the cosmic moment when the universe was created. I honor and acknowledge my co-creatorship of this great universe, which I also am. I am cellular co-creator of all that is created. God Goddess Absolute is cellular creator of all that I create. I am the vastness of all that is, thrilled to keep sacred company with myself through all beings. I, the universe, call forth God Goddess Absolute, every angel and ascended master, to bless and prosper my human soul. I, my human soul, am a cell in the body of the universe, holding the entire celestial blueprint of the universe at large. The whole reality of the universe that is, was, or ever will be is held within my cells and yours. I am the microcosmic container of the macrocosmic all that is. I am a soul in the body of the universe, and the universe is a multifaceted cell in the body of my soul. Within my soul I hold the counterpart cells for all that is, was, or ever will be. I contain a cell for every man, woman, and child, for every angel and ascended master, for every ocean, mountain, and stream, for every mineral, plant, and animal, for every elemental, star, and galaxy. I am the master cell, microcosmic container of God Goddess Absolute. My greatest love is the bond we share. I am by whom the universe has a name. I am in whom the universe has a home. I am on whom the universe has a face. I am that I am. I, the universe, am. And that's the very first entry in my book, Miraculii, Song of Ascension. And I highly recommend it. Oh, so thank you, beloveds, for coming home to the absoluteness of your being, for receiving the infinite blessings from the all-dimensional appreciation and love for your being and your creations. Make sure that you are in deep celebration for the contributions that you make via your creations. Creator Source is always infinitely appreciative of whatever it is that you create, whatever it is that we create. God, Goddess Absolute, is over the moon regarding our creations. Let us learn how to be over the moon regarding our creations and be in the awareness that self-validation is the salary that we pay ourselves for doing our life. Self-validation, the salary that you pay yourself for doing your life. So honor yourself with current bonuses and back pay. Sometimes in the past we were a bit stingy with validating ourselves, or with regards to validating ourselves for something that we achieved, because it seemed like it was small. Even if the achievement seems small, get your magnifying glass out and maximize the minimum so that the minimum then becomes the maximum. You see, the minimum becomes the maximum. Like seeing the glass as half full, and now it's in the potential of filling. That's maximizing the minimum. But if you accomplish things and you're not validating self, then you're minimizing the maximum. You see, having a minimum appreciation for whatever the maximum yield of your life was, a minimum appreciation for whatever the maximum accomplishment in your life was. But we want to maximize the minimum and cause the minimum to morph into the maximum by virtue of our maximizing our appreciation for every creation. So if there was a time in the past when you didn't really celebrate yourself and you achieved something, go back and rewrite the script, because you create synergy between yourself and your inner child when you are in self-celebration. And the inner child within all of us is the little elder and the most powerful creator. It is the infinite possibility thinker and the infinite possibility creator. That's why Holy Scripture tells us, unless you become as a little child, you can't enter the kingdom of heaven. When you validate yourself for your accomplishments, the inner child feels validated, and then that little elder will begin to provide more of its magic. See, by way of the propagation of the species, we give birth to children, but relative to the evolvement of any of our human lives, we are children first. And then who we are as an adult is the offspring of the child that we first were. The child is creator. The adult is created. And we want to know that. Another wonderful piece that I wrote, I call it The Little Elder. And I say, adults are the offspring of the child. Let us ponder this a while. When we arrived upon this earth, were we grown up, or did the child come first? Adult, that I have come to be as offspring of the child in me. Who can tell the total truth without the purity of youth? Who has fun in all they do, and to their feelings, oh so true? Who can ride upon the wind, whose growing is a constant trend, who faces life with opened arms, and whose is the most irresistible charm? Who is first to forgive, who truly lives and lets live, and who has love for the stranger, till programmed with the fear of danger, the child within shall never die. The greatest truth of you and I, growing up is never done till everyone's elder is the little one. So let us ponder this a while. The blueprint of heaven is in the heart of the child. That's another selection from Miraculii, Song of Ascension. Be sure and go and surf through my website. I've got 22 music albums and a couple of books there. So you'll find some really wonderful things, and I thank you in advance if you find something that you like and make a purchase. It's really wonderful. And I also have a special on my digital albums. If you buy 3, you get a 4th one free. So I'm also available for intuitive astrological readings, as well as sound healing transmissions with didgeridoo and vocal harmonics. I also teach Reiki. I'm located in Sedona, Arizona. So I thank you all for presencing with me. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for remembering who you are. Thank you for knowing that you make a monumental impact upon the expansion of life. Thank you for always using your energy in a good way. Thank you for always being self-forgiving when you slip off center, because sometimes as human beings, we do slip off center. But the key is coming back into the harmony and realigning. To be impeccable is to have the mastery of course correction. It doesn't mean that we're never off course. So thank you for forgiving yourself when you're off course. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for making space with your inner child. Space for your inner child, and thank you for allowing the emotionality of your being to flow forth. The feeling resonance of who you are is so powerful. The lifespan of a thought is determined by the amount of feeling that is backing that thought. So I love you with the passion of heaven. Be kind to yourself always, and good fortune in all that you are and all that you do, and fly well on the wings of ascension.